Guest D, BoroFanTV outside Loftus Road. We've just beaten QPR 3-0 on their home turf. Youssef?
Yeah.
Just seen the players go home, happy.
Delighted.
How happy are you tonight?
Oh, buzzing. I mean, I think it's our first win in the capital since we beat QPR nearly a couple of years ago. It's a great result. And I think first half I thought we played quite well. We created a few chances. Obviously, George scored that incredible goal. And yeah, 2-0 lead. I thought we did very well in the first half. So yeah, quite pleased with that.
It's time now for us to take this form, what we produce away from home, back to the Riverside, Youssef.
That's the key. I think Tony Pulis has got a style of football and a way of playing that suits us away from home. It's just sorting it out at home. I'm putting the chance away. I mean, we played quite well last week against Fulham at home, but you know, we didn't. In fact, we were probably better last week in the first half at Fulham than we were at any stage in this game. So that just shows you, goals change games. Ayala obviously got, scored a goal from a set piece, and George Friend scored a wonder goal, and Adama scored a good goal as well. So you got to take your chances, but yeah, definitely we have to start doing taking our chances and improving our home form for sure. So yeah. Do
you feel the quality, the crosses coming into the box, have improved under Pulis as well?
A little bit. You can see that's one of the tactics: get the ball out wide and then whip it in, get in the box, and get the midfield runners, people like Johnny Alson running in the box to take any flick-ons or whatever. So yeah, I think definitely that's clearly something that the players have been told under Tony Pulis: get out wide, whip it in the box, and take it from there. So yeah.
Some hard running in that midfield today. Howson, Ledbetter, and Downing. You can see what we've wanted. Howson is really well pushed on, but he's got the legs and the heart to do the defensive part now, Youssef.
Yeah, definitely. You can see clearly, Grant and Johnny Howson, they've got clear job roles. Grant tends to sit a lot more. Johnny Howson's trying to get the box-to-box sort of role, and he's thriving a lot in that sort of role. So I think he's done very, very well. So yeah, quite pleased with both of their jobs in the middle of the park. So yeah.
We've had two flyers. We've had Fabio at full-back. We've had Christie at full-back. We now have Shotton and Friend.
Yeah.
Who've both had iffy starts to the season, but now head and shoulders above the other two players I've mentioned.
I'm not sure about head and shoulders. I mean, I think Christie, to be fair, has been one of the best players in the first half of the season in terms of his attacking sort of qualities. Had one or two, games he didn't play particularly well in. And Fabio always gives 100%. I mean, they're two different types of fullbacks. They're more defensive. And in terms of the flat back four, it's a lot more flat, it's a lot more tighter rather than having the two full-backs pushing on forward. I wouldn't say it's anything better than what we had before, but it's a lot more defensively sound. So yeah, they're doing very, very well defensively. So yeah, I can't really argue with that. And yeah.
Like you say, our two full-backs are now tucked in. And like you say, it's really narrow at the back, but we're scoring goals, Youssef. That supply's been taken away, but we're scoring goals. We're
scoring goals, and I think that's a good sort of tactic to have. Be defensively sound first, and then try to score. Because I think if we can keep clean sheets, we'll win a lot more games. Because I think there's a goal in us. We've always got the players that can score goals. You've got people like Asombalonga, Braithwaite, Bamford. Throughout the whole team, Justad can score goals. So I think if we can keep a clean sheet, I'd always back us to score a goal. So yeah, definitely.
George Friend's goal, man.
To be fair, when he got the ball, I thought, please don't shoot, and he shot. And then I think he was just as surprised as a lot of the fans, because he was obviously, sort of running towards the touchline and whatnot. And all the players ran towards him as well. So yeah, they were chuffed. They're absolutely chuffed for George. And I think, yeah, we're just pleased, because to be fair, he's done so well for us. He's been a loyal servant for the club, and he's had a shaky, last 12 months in terms of injuries and form. But lately he's been playing a few games in the bounce, and he's done very, very well today, and got that goal, which is an added bonus. So yeah, really, really pleased with George Friend, and hopefully he continues it.
Asombalonga come back in today, worked hard, like you say, a nice change. You got a decent rest when they brought Gusted on, and then again that changed our focus again, and it led to Traore's goal.
It definitely did. It's good to have different styles of football, different players that can do different roles. First half, I thought, and the second half, Asombalonga did the role. Could he have done better? Perhaps he could have done a little bit better. But he had the job. He did it well. Justad came on. He did his role quite well as well, which I'm really, really pleased with. So yeah, really, really happy. And of course, Adama got his goal. And we were there when Adama scored. We can always sort of say. So yeah, I mean, I did predict Adama was going to score before the game. I'm just disappointed that I didn't. put any money on it or say it, because I had a weird dream the other day about it. So yeah, Adama scored, so yeah, quite pleased with that. So yeah.
And the roof came off when it hit the back of the net.
It did, the roof went, and to be fair, what I did at the time is I recorded a video on Instagram Live, didn't expect anything. And then it recorded Adama's goal and the reaction from all the supporters just being shocked that, he scored a goal. So he's got that in him. He just needs to, keep going, have a good run of form. This is the longest run he's had in the Middlesbrough shirt in over a year. So really, really pleased with that. And hopefully just continues it. I think it's his 4th start in a row or 5th start, I'm not sure. He's nearly got his longest run in the Middlesbrough shirt. So Pulis loves him as well, because every time you see him encouraging him, he's talking to him on the sideline. We have to protect him because he's a special, special player. He's
been used, like you say, Pulis is using him totally different. He's winning a lot of free kicks, he's winning a lot of corners. There's no need for him to go bombing past 3-4 players. Even when players take him out, it's to our advantage, Youssef.
It is, exactly. So, and that's what he's learning. He's a young player, he gets knocked off the ball. It's not just about running, into space. Sometimes you've got to learn to pass it. Sometimes you've got to learn to shoot. He had a couple of shots today. He had a couple of shots in the last few games or so. So you can see that's something he's been working on. And he's getting, good balls in the box, going out for corners or whatever. He's winning free kicks, like he said. So I think his decision making is getting a lot better. So we've just got to keep, protecting him, and he has to listen to Tony Pulis, because Tony Pulis, an experienced manager who knows who can get the best out of Adama. So yeah.
And is it boring under Tony Pulis?
Well, I mean, I'd use a lot of words to describe our football under Pulis. Boring certainly won't be a word. I mean, it's effective, and we do a job. It's been entertaining. Preston away today. I've seen some good stuff. Stewie Downing's doing a few flicks in the game as well. So it definitely isn't boring. We're scoring goals. Yeah, I mean, we're loving the game. So yeah, chuff with that.
Youssef, thanks for appearing on BoroFanTV.